Ready for the video?
I am ready.
Let's do it. Perfect. Do you agree with that so far?
Whatever you want, you can look and speak.
So he's so relaxed.
Very calm.
Wherever you may be. Whether you
Seems like he loves hiking, huh?
always it happens.
Yeah.
Present practice. What's conscious? This is Vish and
My name is Ade Boijo.
and today we'll be responding to Sadhguru's video on
Difference between the guru and the teacher.
my name is Vish. I'm an aspiring yogi, love all things wisdom, meditation, yoga based. Super grateful to have
Ade Boijo.
on the show. Want to introduce yourself?
Oh, hi, yeah. I'm from Nigeria. Moved to America when I was 7. Now, in school, just trying to make my family, proud and just do more things in America and just, finding ways to give back.
Love that. And have you heard of this guy named Sadhguru before?
I don't think so. If I see a picture, maybe. I'm really bad at names. So, if I see the picture, I would know possibly who it is.
Cool. So with that,
Let's get into the video.
To be a teacher, you must know something, isn't it? To be a guru, you need not know anything. It's just that you don't know anything, but you got eyes to see.
do you agree with that so far?
Whatever you want, you can look and speak.
Yes, but I think there's
But
still
to
some
be a
knowledge
teacher, you have
needed,
to know something.
Okay.
Oh, there
If
it
you
goes.
don't
Find out
know
more.
You have to know
anything,
something.
you can't make a teacher, isn't it? To be a guru, you don't need to know anything. Just a certain level of perception, that's all.
Perception.
You're not knowledgeable about anything. It's easy. Being a teacher is difficult because you will have to remember so many things. The thing is, you never try to become a guru. If people notice that you have a certain level of perception, people will recognize you as one. You never ever try to become one. I've done everything to shake off the guru thing, but you cannot because people will one way or
he's so
another recognize
relaxed.
it.
Very calm.
Wherever
Yeah.
you may be, whether you're in India or otherwise, they may not use the word guru, but nowhere in the world, if you found a human being whose perception is beyond yours, could you ignore him? People naturally gathered around them. Maybe they didn't use the word guru, they used something else.
Seems like he loves
But-
hiking, huh?
Always it happens, isn't it? In India, we identify people as saints, sages and seers. Saints means they have attained to a certain level of pleasantness. They can bless people. In their presence, everybody feels pleasant, some well-being happens. But they don't teach anything, they only bless. Sages means they have some grasp. They have become pleasant, their energies have become pleasant, but they have also grasped some knowledge, particular dimensions of knowledge. A sage may be good with astronomy or astrology or with some other dimension. All the Indian mathematics has come from sages, not from university academics. It is sages who came up with mathematics and music. You heard of this? Shiva himself is a great mathematician, musician, dancer, all these things because math came naturally when somebody looked deep enough into the existence. The mathematic background of it started finding expression in human intelligence and so they naturally became mathematicians. You must read the story of people like Ramanujam and others, they're brilliant mathematicians without any academic support because a certain level of observation, which is a sage. A seer means one who sees. See, it's a very appropriate expression, one who sees.
Very accurate
life
name.
just the way it is.
Seer's a seer.
Does it mean others don't see? Yes, others don't see. For others, their sense organs are interpreting. See, right now, your sense perception is interpreting, this is day, night is going to come after this many hours. You ask the creatures in the forest, their senses are interpreting, this is night, day will come after a few hours right now. So, it is the interpretation of the senses that you know, you are not seeing. A seer means he is seeing it the way it is. So usually or always, a saint will never claim to be a guru. Leave what's happening today in modern society. I'm saying In the tradition, a saint never claimed to be a guru. He was only a saint. He knows that his thing is he's become like a flower. He can bless. His fragrance will impact people. That's all he is. A sage is somebody who's always trying to explore a certain dimension of life. He can teach, he can do things. A seer is somebody who simply sees. He can do whatever, any of these things he can do, or he may choose not to do anything. It's up to him what he chooses to do. He will do what is needed in the society at that time, or if he's not bothered, he will leave it and just sit. But he sees. So a guru must see, otherwise he cannot be a guru. He must be able to see.
So Ade, after watching that video, what are your first thoughts?
My first thoughts are that like, he's very like introspective. There are words and explanations that I haven't really thought of before, but when he explains it, I definitely understand like, oh, like that's very, like that's deep. You know, like these aren't thoughts that I just find myself thinking of, you know, like trying to explain the difference between words that can kind of seem very similar at times, yeah.
That's a great perspective, man. And what does wisdom mean to you?
Wisdom. I think, when I think of wisdom, I think of Solomon from the Bible, you know, just kind of understanding how to apply things, you know, knowledge. You can have knowledge, but being able to apply it to your life, you know, be able to share it with others and have them, you know, have an impact from what you're teaching. I think that's what true wisdom is.
Perfect, I love that. And what does a guru mean to you?
A guru. I'd say one who is actually knowledgeable and can have that impact, you know, and knows how to, you know, reach out and find the people who need the help.
I love that answer. I think, at least even for me, I learned quite a bit from this video, and I think there's like 5 terms, right? There's a guru, there's a teacher, the seer, sage, and then saint.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it. So, did you know what those were before, or like did you learn these terms for the first time?
I've heard at least like 4 out of 5 of those words before, but I've never really tried to understand them, you know? And I think he did a great job of going into each one and breaking them down and saying that like, they're all separate, you know? And like once he knows which one he is, he doesn't try to, you know, go to the other. He's like, I'm gonna leave that to who does that as well. Yeah.
That's great, man. I love that point you made. I mean, he doesn't, at least from what I've seen a lot of his videos, he doesn't say this is it and this is the only way. It's more of like an open-ended thing and up to your interpretation. So I love that, man. And I guess kind of tying these things together, would you say that before watching this video, you used to think of teachers and gurus as the same thing, or not?
I'd say before this video, I definitely did.
And now, no?
And now,
he did mention, right, because in the beginning of the video, how a teacher is someone that has to know stuff, but a guru doesn't have to. What did that mean to you?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, maybe I don't really understand because I haven't met any gurus, you know? Like I haven't met somebody that I'm like, they're just so observant and they know without knowing, you know? And
that's right. So you're saying that's what you think it is, or that's what you know, or?
Like, that's what I, from this video, assume a guru
nailed it.
to be now. But I'd have to meet one to say, okay, this is the clear difference between a teacher I've like, you know, interacted with and the guru I'm not interacting with. Yeah.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Again, that's a great, I think you're hitting a lot of nails right on the dot. I mean, that was perfectly said, really well connected. What did you think of his overall method of like explaining things? I know you kind of touched on that, but were you able to understand the language? And
definitely. I'd say he was slow and make sure like each point was either repeated or like, you know, just kind of cleared and elaborated on it, like if it was not as clear in the beginning.
Perfect, man. And any questions, anything from the video that you didn't understand or that didn't make sense or you didn't agree with? It's an open platform here.
So at first, the title just says like guru or teacher. So I wasn't really ready for like, you know, the saint or sage. But like at the end of the day, I think they are kind of in the same field of, you know, teaching or like helping people. So I'd say like maybe in the title if it was like, I'm not sure if there's a word to sum up all of them, but kind of just elaborate that there's more than just like these two, like teacher or guru.
Again, perfectly said, man. I couldn't have said it better. I think you really summarized it well, and I think you hit the right points again. I want to thank you, man, so much for being here today, sharing this perspective, and remind the viewers, where can they find you? What's your social media?
Oh, so it's Adeboyejo on Instagram. It's ade.boyejo. So my last name just appeared after the E on Ade.
He did great today, Ade. Again, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
And if you have any other video reaction requests or topic requests, you can comment down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, which will also be down below. With that, make a great day, take it joyful, and stay conscious. Awesome job, man.
Thank you so much, bro.
You did great.
Yeah.
Perfect.